While I'm on the subject of Last of Us and Call of Duty, I think people are mad at the new Modern Warfare's campaign for the wrong reasons. They're calling Soap's death like really rushed, but it's just another Joel's death effect. I feel like people are just not used to deaths where things happen really suddenly, because his death was pretty realistic. And the way they reacted to it was also pretty realistic, because they were like, why didn't Price and Ghost ball up in a corner and have a mental breakdown? I'm like, because they're fucking military. it's they're not be real for 1 second. They're not going to react like that. They're like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why people are mad. Yeah, I did too. If you have like explosive weapons of any sort, like it's a walk in the park.
It was so. Oops, I forgot to. I got too excited. So technically, I finished Ellie's part on permadeath without dying.
Pretty much. Yeah. Unless you drown,
Yeah,
of course.
so that I'm not gonna drown, but um,
You're not gonna
how
drown. Gotta work on that confidence, kiddo.
will do, Joel? Excuse me. Jesus, the boat was stuck on the gate, but I swear to God, like. We're not counting that
Hey,
fucking
Alice.
glitch thing. I don't even know. I'm so happy that I did per chapter instead of full game because I would have deleted the game.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm doing per act or whole game. I'm doing per chapter. Scene, let's go.
You want a pet her?
Alright,
It's
It's okay.
swim.
Lev is petting
See?
Alice. Lev is petting Alice.
Meanwhile, I'm about to kill Alice.
Funny how the butterfly effect works.
Well done. You can go see her now if you want.
Poor Alice.
Yeah. My brother said Alice is the best character in The Last of Us 2.
I couldn't agree more with him.
Yeah, he said like when he was he was a real one, bro. He was trying to warn Ellie, like when he was barking at her, that yo, listen to me. I'm not trying to hurt you. Abby a bitch. Adopt me or some shit. And then he got stabbed. She got stabbed in the process. It was like a really emotional scene. I was like, dude, how many have you had? Like, are you on something? I don't know how you can like effortlessly come up with the most goofiest shit. It's like Abbas was a real one. Preyed on, yeah, it's like preyed on Abby's downfall. And he was trying to warn you, but you killed her. Such a poetic scene. Almost Shakespearean, if you ask me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Maybe we
actually.
stopped looking for the light. Oh,
Hey.
no way.
I'm redoing one of my shots right now.
They're just kids.
Do you remember the one where Ellie
I know.
is looking at the Ferris wheel?
Mm-hmm.
Redoing that one and then the other one.
Yeah. Remember when you made it Stranger Things coded?
I do remember that.
So cool. I went back to some of my old photo modes, and there was one where it was like the ripples on the water. If you like switch it to the Inferno filter, it looks like she's her boat's on fire or something. So I was just calling it Ghost Rider Ellie. Ghost Rider Ellie goes hard. Ellie goes hard, yeah. Santa Barbara, Seattle Day 2. Actually, just in general. Birthday gift Ellie goes hard. That cowboy hat looks so fucking tough. I started blasting Playboy Cardi when I saw the hat on the dinosaur. So opium. So. Gen V's ending was fucking crazy. Sorta saw it. You saw Homelandy. Did you see Billy Butchie? Billy Butch. Yep. Literally, his only line in that post-credit scene was, "What a bunch of cunts." And my brother was like, he just summed up the entire season in one sentence. What a goat. You should get to episode 5. That one has, he goes to a, I think, what do you call it? It's like a church event, like a big, is it a missionary or, I don't know. But he was talking to some guy selling Bible. He's like, the guy was like, "I'm sorry, did you just call God the C word?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's got a hard on for mass murder." And I don't know, he's like said some fucking bullshit. He said some funny ass shit, and I was like, no way. Yeah, Mother's Milk had to like get him out of the scene to like de-escalate the situation. I was also like, is he literally called Mother's Milk? And then he's like, no. He's like, oh, okay, but what's your real name? He's like, no, my mother actually named me Mother's Milk. I was like, what the fuck? But later on we see his name is Marvin Milk, so okay. Shout out Harvey Milk for absolutely no reason.
And this big old answer to the existential clusterfuck that is humanity is to nail his own bleeding son to a plank.
His only answer to the existential clusterfuck that is humanity is nailing his bleeding son to a cross. I mean, even you have to agree with me. That's a cunt move. That's what he said. Yeah. That shit was and then Mother's Milk is like, "I'm sorry about my friend over here," or whatever. And he's like, "I think we should go up there, lob a nuke at the fucker, and get it over with." I was like, damn. Literally. There's another scene where Homelander was trying to get his ratings up with like the public by basically recreating, basically like telling them he's like the second coming of Christ or some shit. And like he like poses as like the cross and like flies into a crowd or some shit. You might have seen that shot somewhere, but I was like, dude, let me tell you, it was intentional. He literally like starts like saying some psalm or some shit and just like goes down in the crowd. And I was like, how the fuck did they get away with this? And my cousin's just sitting there like, oh man, I remember this show. This shit was good. Especially because there was a scene where there was like a circle and like a shared circle or something, and then the guy was like, my best friend's Hindu or some shit, but like I can't like convert him, so what happens? And then the church guy was like, do you want him to like burn in hell or something? It's like you gotta have him make a choice whether he wants to burn in hell or does he want to join us. I was like, I was in India watching it. Me, my brother, and my cousin just looked at each other and said, bro, This show is peak. They made fun of absolutely everything. And it's also the same episode where Butcher kills someone with a newborn baby shooting lasers, so that's also fun. Yeah, I was like, season 1 was great. Season 2 everyone said was the weakest. It was somehow better. I think it's the best season in The Boys. They gave us a lot of answers, not a single boring moment, and everything about it was just peak. Season 3 is a little overrated in my opinion, but it's still good. And the actress playing Becca is literally Wraith from Apex Legends, which had me fucking flabbergasted. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? That's literally her. No, it was just like, she looks familiar or whatever, and I saw her like, oh, she was in this movie. Oh, she's in Apex Legends, because I was on her IMDb. And she's like, who was she in Apex Legends? Like, she was Wraith? I was like, no way. And then when I like searched up whether she'd like played it, like she actually has streamed Apex Legends. I was like, what? That's crazy. Yeah. I think I was like, wait, so Billy Butcher's whole mission in this entire show is to avenge Wraith from Apex Legends? Dude, he is literally me. Who wouldn't? It's great. Bald Wraith.
What happened to us?
Meanwhile, I'm just watching Alice just chill out.
Maybe we stop looking for the light.
Womp womp.
Maybe.
I do feel bad.
I'm gonna go check on the girl.
Okay.
The way Yara is looking at Abby right now, this is so wholesome. Yeah. That's at that point I was like, you know what? Abby might be literally me. I was like, no way. They gave her a whole Sigma arc and people complained. What? I was like, someone was like, because she's a woman. I'm like, honestly, yeah. Because if Ryan Gosling had this same arc, everyone would say that it was he's literally them. Yeah, which is why I don't give a fuck. I like Abby. A lot. And after my third playthrough, I actually do think she's hot. I think I would let her cradle me. Maybe I am in mommies. Sophia. She's so fucking ripped. She is pretty cool. Yeah, I've been begging her to watch Arcane with me. I was like, dude, your favorite character is about to have screen time, and that's when you decide to bail. What? Her favorite character is Echo. Yeah, literally has a hoverboard.
Bowen? Just me. What are you still doing up?